The Prime Minister and the Commissioner of Police responds to the Horizon Park ambush.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says he is deeply saddened by the early morning attack on a group of policemen in Horizon Park near Spanish Town in St. Catherine, in which 2 officers were killed and 2 others injured.
I'm deeply saddened by the murder of 2 of our law enforcement officers and the serious wounding of 2 others in the line of duty. My thoughts and prayers are with their families at this time, and our collective hearts grieve with them. This is a trying time for the JCF. However, I want the committed and hardworking members of the JCF to know that all well-thinking Jamaicans stand with you. Do not be deterred. Even in a time of crisis, the criminals are at work. We must redouble our efforts against the criminal element. They must face justice.
The injured cops, including Superintendent Leon Clunis, are now in hospital undergoing surgical operations. The cops were on an operation in search of wanted men and firearms when they were attacked. According to head of the Constabulary's Corporate Communications Unit, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, she said an illegal M16 rifle and 2 empty magazines were found at the scene. However, the attackers managed to escape. We are going to pursue these individuals in accordance with the law, she warned, urging people with information to contact the police. Lindsay said the police will soon release information on the persons being sought. The incident happened sometime after 5 Friday morning. A 3rd officer was injured after the vehicle he was driving to the hospital overturned. Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson and other high-ranking members of the force were part of a large contingent of police personnel at the crime scene.
This incident this morning.
Yes.
Traffic.
Yes.
You details want to share with us at this time?
Well, okay, we're at the scene. The scene is right behind us, and the scene of the crime are still processing the scene. We have some information. It was an intelligence-driven operation that brought us to this scene this morning at about 5 o'clock. We had information that there were a number of some gunmen with weapons, high-powered weapons here at the residence down here. And so the team responded. We did an operation. There was a firefight. And 4 of our members were shot, of which 2 have succumbed to their injuries. And certainly my condolences goes out to the families of those officers. And of course, when these things happen, as a force, it brings us together. We will not step back from this challenge that we're having with criminals, gunmen, and people shooting our citizens and shooting us as well. So this is not going to cause us to step back. We will step forward and we'll continue to do what we do. I'm not going to give too much details about what happened here for a number of reasons. We're still in pursuit of some people and we have some leads that we're following. As I say, it's a sad day for the force, a sad day for Jamaica when this happens. But you know, that's what we face, and that's why we're police officers.
An M16 rifle was recovered because I actually saw it.
Yes. Yes, an M16 rifle was recovered.
You know, the perpetrators were hit? Well, you know the perpetrators were hit?
I'll not speak about what is happening on the scene at the moment, and there are good reasons for that. The scene has given us a number of leads to follow, and so we shall.
Sir, for 4 officers to be shot, something terribly went wrong. Any indication at all as to, any early signs as to what might have happened?
Yes, what went wrong is that we have people with high-powered weapons and rifles, criminals with them, in Jamaica, shooting at people. That's what went wrong.
But police were caught off guard?
They were not caught off guard. There's no indication of that. Whenever we go into an operation, we have to take due care of how we approach things. The people we confront have no such restrictions. So even if we get intelligence on something, we have to confirm things. We have to be very careful with how we approach things. there are always the risk of innocent people being harmed in our operations. So we have to approach things in a very sensible way. And that, of course, gives some advantage to the persons who are not so restricted.
Your intelligence is that where the police went is the residence?
This is a residential area.
But with your abandoned building in residential areas, I was wondering specifically where they went, was the residence or an abandoned building?
It is a residence.
What's the state of the injured officer right now?
He's in surgery, and one is being treated. So one is in surgery, one is being treated.
Okay, so the news that a third died is...
No, it's incorrect.
A police car was turned over. Can you tell us what happened?
So we are getting the information in. Obviously, that's one of the reasons why I want to speak in too much detail, because you're pulling the information together, and we should have a full story, which we'll communicate as we go along and update as we go along.
About what time the operation started?
As I say, about 5.
About 5.
Commissioner, we heard that the motor car overturned on St. John's Road or something like that.
What I'm saying is, we have to put that together. We have to get all the pieces. Obviously, this is very early every day, and we will continue undaunted to do what we need to do to protect Jamaican citizens and protect our officers.
The police have been tracking this particular situation for about how long?
I'm not going to say much about the intelligence. Obviously, this is part of ongoing operations. These intelligence pictures is not one thing, one incident. We have whole gangs. As you know, we've taken a particular approach to how we're dealing with gangs and guns, how we are pulling in whole gangs in their entirety and putting them before the court. So this is one part of that. And these incidents, as unfortunate as they are, that's the risk that we take every day when we go out there.
Is your intel telling you that these guys were part of a gang or just group of men?
What I'm saying is, I see you pulling, but what I've said is all I'm going to say on this, right? Because obviously we're following up on a number of things from this.
The National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang, was also present. The Prime Minister said the government will provide every support to the families and the police high command and will be relentless in bringing those responsible to justice. We will not be deterred, Holness said, adding that words were insufficient to convey his sympathies for the families and the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
Teach them! Hey, yo, hello! Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.